The Fort Bend Chamber of Commerce Infrastructure Division kicked off its 2015 offerings with a presentation from the Texas Water Development Board. Division Chair Vernon Hegwood introduces us to the organization's goals.
The mission of the Chamber is to advocate for business excellence within Fort Bend County. And we do that through our strategic plan for promoting the future growth and development within the county. The Infrastructure Division specifically, our mission is to educate and advocate for transportation, infrastructure, and development programs within the region. And we do that in a way that both promotes investment within the public region and also through public and private partnerships. And we can facilitate those through our relationships with the different groups.
Chair Carlos Rubenstein describes the mission of the Texas Water Development Board.
The Texas Water Development Board is really two things. It serves as a bank, per se, or what people would consider to be a bank, to help fund projects to move Texas water forward. Funding projects from improvements or construction of water, drinking water, and wastewater treatment plants, to constructing water management strategies or projects that allow us to capture more water for the future. What it means for Texas is we're going to have 82% more Texans, or we're going to go from 25 million to 46 million Texans in Texas over the next 50 years. Fort Bend, for example, we'll see that growth as well. Its population will more than double over that period of time. You're going to go from about 800,000 folks or so to over 1.8 million. That will cause an increased demand for water for the county as well that needs to be met.
Rubenstein believes that every citizen, whether private or corporate, has a vital role to play in Texas water.
At the end of the day, when you talk about conserving water, really you need to look at the individual first. What is it that you and I can do to conserve water in our homes? What is it that a business can do, both from a bottom line perspective and for the need to conserve water to make sure that they're doing the things and implementing the things that are needed. If you're an industry, look at the processes that are reliant upon water. How could you efficiently or more efficiently utilize that water and possibly reuse that water? And we have funding programs to help along the way through those. But it really begins with us individually, and we do like to say that at the end of the day, every single drop does count. Go to our website. You know, we've tried to make data sharing and the access to data very accessible. And so if you go to our website today, you'll be able to look at Texas as a whole and be able to, with the program that we have, play with what we're going to look like every decade for the next 5 decades. But we just didn't leave it at the state level. You want to know what your specific region, Region H, where we are today, is the demands are going to be, the growth patterns are going to be, you can scale down to that level. But if you want to go further, you want to know what your individual county's needs are going to be decade by decade, projected population growth decade by decade, and the strategies that need to come in place so that you meet your water demands going forward, you have that data. Every citizen has that data. It's something that we take great pride in having posted on the web just recently. But let's go a step further. So now you have it, you understand it, and you want to have your voice heard. The best advice I can give you is make sure you're actively participating in the regional water planning process. It is something that is mandated by the legislature that occur in every single region of the state every 5 years. So it is an ongoing process as well.
Hegwood invites anyone interested in Fort Bend's growing infrastructure needs to attend upcoming chamber events.
February 26th will be our next infrastructure breakfast, and we host those typically the 4th Thursday of every month. February 26th, Commissioner Patterson is actually our keynote speaker for that, and he'll talk about the community and the impacts of infrastructure on the community. As well, we have a March 6th, there's an infrastructure summit. It's a regionally known summit that we've had for several years, and where we invite experts in the fields of mobility, water, for instance, public policy, finance, those to help educate and promote infrastructure investment. So please come out to February 26th breakfast in the morning or the March 6th summit.
For more information about the Chamber, visit their website at www.fortbendchamber.com. For more information about the Texas Water Development Board, visit www.twdb.texas.gov. For Stafford Weekly News, I'm Stacee Hawkins.